The world does not revolve around you and whatever think it is you're supposed to be. The gravity of your situation will indeed always bring you crashing back down here to earth with the rest of us, and dude, it's a rough landing. It's a nosedive to spite your own fucking face of a red-eye flight on autopilot, hijacked by a fear of heights with cabin fever. But that light at the end of that tunnel, it'll always be a bridge you build to nowhere, burning like a breath of fresh air into the lungs of old flames. It's a road paved with fool's gold and silver linings. It's a dream born in captivity, a sight to behold for sore eyes bored to fucking tears from all those sleepless nights spent staring through the shattered glass of a ceiling stained red with your own reflection, all the while counting every single wolf you've ever fed like a stray cat in sheep's clothing. It's a rude awakening. Treading those troubled waters in the deep end of that sinking feeling, swimming in the pit of your stomach where you're kicking your feet and you're fucking screaming, but you're barely able to keep your head above it. But then again, rock bottom doesn't even begin to scratch the surface of that shit, now does it? Not when it's an uphill battle fought in the middle of another goddamn downward spiral, like an elephant abandoned in the panic room, stampeding through that army of monkeys on typewriters you hired to write a happier ending for you. So let's fade to black then. Let's let the credits roll, listing the cast of those characters in order of their appearance, but the leading role, conspicuous by its absence among what has become a star-studded lineup. It's the performance of a lifetime. It's a story told in 3 desperate acts of plot holes and twists by an unreliable narrator to an audience of critics inspired in part by true events. It's a cult classic based on second-handed source material, anecdotal and brief, attempting ambitiously to interpret the ambiguous meaning hiding in the subtle hints and subliminal messages of a paraphrased dialogue, memorized line by line and word for word, endlessly rehearsed but delivered convincingly enough, at least, to convey, albeit vaguely, the passion and the emotion of a tragically flawed protagonist. Wandering aimlessly through the wilderness, bewildered and fatigued, in search of both a sense of self and of purpose. It is a journey inward to the outskirts of the soul, a haunt familiar only to the dancing skeletons and abandoned ghosts and anonymous devils collectively known as your fucking ego. They are the minions of a villain born and destined to test the mettle of the hero through trials and tribulations. And they pave a tempting path of least resistance. But the ending somehow always seems to fit like a missing puzzle piece. It completes the picture, imperfect and bittersweet, foreshadowed by countless unnoticed and nuanced moments in the background until a logical conclusion is reached. Inevitable and expected, but abrupt enough to stop the heart. But all the world is a stage, so go ahead and take a bow and shower in the roses. Go ahead and bask in that limelight. Just remember that 15 minutes is an eternity, but it is edited for time, and the final cut is indeed the deepest. A midnight showing of deleted scenes that stain your magic carpets red with your suspended disbelief.